doot. Doot doot. What does your one go like? Feeble sounding. Are you washing this?
Yeah. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's totally fine, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no problem. You can't even pick it up. Wash the daily.
And this.
Oh, it's everywhere, look.
The bottom of the bumper.
The whole other side.
Corner.
Yeah, real good.
You got the lads to do it pretty thorough.
Yeah,
This is what we were talking about.
fucking shocking.
It's actually better not to wash it than to do that.
Yeah, it was better just a layer of shit on it. Here we are.
Yeah.
Right, so we may as well just start this way. You're selling this in 2 days' time.
Yeah. Wouldn't even matter.
And because it's always in the shade and I just take it for granted that it's around, we never actually did a video on it whatsoever.
You think if you're just around it. Yeah. I understand the
And there's a clip of a guy in a shooting range.
So we've an audience then behind us while we try and make the video here. We shot photos of it about 8 months ago. And we were supposed to do the video a week after or something, but then you brought it drifting and then the oil pissed everywhere and then you got really sad.
Just
What happened?
usual shit.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. Basically, you wanted to build a car that looked like an E30 that would have came out of Japan. Ah, well, it did. You were hanging around with us and you were getting the influence of the old Japaneseness. And here you are,
Selling it.
selling it in 2 days.
Because I was so influenced.
So yeah, by now people have seen you bought an S15 and now you've gone down the rabbit hole with that, so your E30 is taking the hit. What are you going to buy? You're buying a van, a Jeep and trailer?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking transport out or
So you can tow it around.
Have a crack.
Tell us a bit about this then.
I don't know. It speaks for itself, man.
It speaks for itself.
Fucking hell.
What have you got? Grady gauges, a Nardi, Tomy,
Yeah, do you like that?
shift knob. Where is
That's
this?
from Japan.
Is that staying in there?
Yeah. Interior is my favourite bit of the car.
Yeah. Well, you kind of stripped it out with as if it was almost going to be like a twin cam or an S13 or something like that. Very unusual route to go with an E30 in Ireland. Most people just do the same
White, Alpine.
white with Alpinas, 17s, mud flaps, kind of sunk going around. You didn't really want to go that route with it.
Jeez, I couldn't.
First generation off us, bit of a minter.
It is good.
And you had a black Zeta too in it.
Yeah.
But now you've put in this Ricardo. I keep saying that as a joke and now it's become Ricardo SPG. Did you make the battery box in the back?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
I made it.
You made it? Up the front I see, is that a auto gauge
Yeah, I've had that years.
Rev?
Years and years.
Have you?
Yeah.
What was it originally in?
Aidan Ryan gave me that and I put it into the green car. And the green car is obviously dead and gone.
Yeah. So your green E36, you got fed up with that because you didn't want to have a track only car.
Yeah.
So then you decided to build this. Everything else is relatively standard. You left the
Pull-out radio.
original pull-out radio, and I like this material. Did you do that or?
No, that's M3 coloured.
Alright.
and shit.
Did you get that for it was already in it?
Already in it.
Okay. I see a Chase Bays hydraulic handbrake.
Jeez, that thing is good.
Cool. With a Willwood cylinder.
It's very good.
It is. You kind of done a few track days in it and then,
I've done about 5 or 6,
yeah. You went to,
which is about 2 in total.
where else did you go?
I went to Wales.
You went to Wales, mashed the door.
The next track day I bashed the door again.
Right. Did you actually?
I did, yeah.
Had you have to get another door again or did you?
No, I've just fixed this.
Right.
Flip fixed it because he's a good lad.
On the back, work equip 40s for the 40th anniversary.
They're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous. Here's where we fast forward.
How are you going to explain the story, Josh? I fucked up.
Yeah, we never actually brushed on it. Right,
Brushed on.
this is great. Brand new equip 40.
Yeah.
So, what happened here?
So it looks
Looks
good.
absolutely mint from the front.
Fucking They're a great wheel, but then this.
What happened?
I
Brake?
bought a fucking cheap caliper. It has dual calipers on it.
Yeah.
So I bought like a cheap kit. You weld it on, and you get a professional to weld it on,
Okay.
not yourself.
And it snapped off
It came off when I pulled the handbrake.
real fast and went out through the barrel.
It was terrifying. Touched the tire and everything.
In
I
Mondello?
had to like pry the caliper out of it.
So, yeah, and it was a brand new wheel.
It
was
was-
it the first time out?
There's 50 miles on the wheel. No, there's about 100, I'd say.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Kilometers. Yeah. So this is here forever now.
Yeah.
That was an
Hey, look,
expensive mistake.
that's what it's all about.
Very expensive mistake.
So now the wheel just lives up here as a little
Yeah, it's a memento.
memento to the good times.
I had to press them off.
Whoa.
Here's the motor.
So what is this then? This is an...
It's an S50 out of a E36 M3.
Right. This used to be in your friend Jimbo's compact drift car.
Yeah, and it was very convenient at the time.
And he offered it to you and you decided to shoehorn it in here.
Oh yeah.
Because this has an E36 engine loom, was it?
Yeah,
It had a...
the dude put it into it already. Had a 2 litre in it.
Yeah, so that's why you felt it was super convenient to buy this
plug and
then.
play, wasn't it?
Plug and play, as we've said many times in the videos.
It was very.
Not
scary.
plug and play, or
Yeah,
it was.
Just I done something again.
Yeah.
Set it on fire. Yeah. I was actually looking at.
Oh yeah, remember that in the video with the loom? You got this crinkle thing. You've done that yourself in
That's
work.
in
It looks
work, yeah.
fucking deadly. And then you got this Gab Sport strut that you've made into a Cusco strut brace. Nice. You made this manifold yourself as well.
That was a hard couple of months.
Yeah. I wish you was there to
Sorry,
document
no
that,
hair.
but you kind of done it on your own, knocking away at it, having a bad time.
Yeah. Jesus shit. It sounds great though.
It sounds unbelievable. That's very impressive though, like that you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Made your own fucking manifold. You wouldn't do it ever again.
Never again. I was asked and I just said no.
Trumpets. Because this engine comes with
It comes with an airbox.
6 individual throttle bodies from factory, but they're hidden inside an airbox. So it's basically like a big twin cam.
Sounds good.
And you've done this yourself as well.
Yeah.
Kind of like the little
just block stuff.
brush design. It's nice, kind of hides the kind of gap that's down in here. Because it is a bit of a gaping gap because the engine is tilted that way, yeah.
Just looking at the side of the block.
Kyo Rad.
Yeah, that's not long in there.
No. Nothing else. It's got BC coilovers, I see him here.
Yeah,
You made shit of the sump. The engine sits super low, doesn't it?
oh,
So
the sump is just like.
you first went out for a test drive and
Yeah.
smashed the sump up
I
there.
was 10 minutes into driving
10 minutes into driving the car first on the road.
and I burst the sump.
Yeah. It's just how low it, because it sits in this, it sits a lot lower.
Fucking less than an inch after me.
And what is it now then? Is there a...
There's some cars, a couple of inches off me.
Did you make a different sump?
No, I just rose the engine a lot.
You rose the engine, right, and just made a sump card?
Yep.
You can kind of see. Just a
It's
big...
shit though because it's doing its job.
Right. Mishimoto oil cooler, and then
itself, yeah.
what's that lower front splitter? Is that a
It's M3 2 replica.
M-Tech 2 replica? And then you've decided you have the relocated plate over here, and then
Oh, this had to go because
just for
airflow
air
stuff, yeah.
cooling. And these are cup,
eBay's finest.
eBay's finest cup mirrors. There's a cool story behind the fucking recess on the back. So when the cars were sent over
Yeah, so
to
some fucking fella imported one
Ireland
from
Japan,
and he's going doing the thing that we hate.
yeah, he's going doing what's probably going to happen to this.
He's like, oh, fuck, I don't want that.
So you managed to find the ultra rare BMW Japan recess. Look, it has the BMW Japan stamp on it.
Oh,
That's pretty epic because you were going for the Jap style, which finished off the rear end.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I'm really excited over that.
Yeah, man, that was probably one of the best parts of the whole thing because of the vision you had for the car, of making it that car. It looks like something you'd see somewhere at a track day in Japan. This sealed the deal. You shouldn't be selling it, so you shouldn't. You can sense the non-enthusiasm in him. It'll really...
It's just fucking.
like doing home. It's like watching a young lad doing his home.
You've had your fun.
Yeah.
Time to move on.
Yeah.
So that's why we decided to make a video, even though it's windy. Any future plans for the car?
What's next?
What is the front? Because a lot of people are confused by it. It's Typhon.
Or did you get the fucking headlights ever come
Yeah,
out?
what's the
No,
story
they're
with it?
just-
Like, it's a rare front that was made for back in the 80s.
Yeah, it's an aftermarket.
And it's really rare, is it? But it's just another gem you found here in Ireland. adverts.ie. Sometimes it has the gems.
Aidan Ryan comes in and he's like, you should get the square headlights for it. I was like, Aidan, you try find the fucking things. And about 3 days later, he sent me a link.
Because he's Aidan.
Because he's Aidan. Yeah, and I went up and bought them.
So it is an ultra rare front end.
Yeah, yeah. Ultra ugly too in some people's minds.
Yeah, a lot of people don't seem to like it. I like it, but it took a while to warm up to it.
Oh, I fucking love it. I wrapped the headlights from Bus Air and then it's
Yeah.
Bus Air.
Bus Air and headlights.
Yeah.
So they've actually lived on a bus, and now they live in your... Never.
Nah.
Brand new.
By hell is
Job
Ryan
gone.
Took them from Bus Air.
And these little ducks then. What's the story with them?
Okay, right. So why is it right then? Oh yeah, okay. So where this is, a fog light usually goes.
Okay, same on this side.
Yeah, but these are actually the air ducts from the original front bumper that we cut up.
Okay.
And molded into there to make them look sporty. Because I didn't want to run fog lights, because fog lights are fucking shit.
Yeah, I like the aero look you have going on with it.
It's fair low, lad.
It is low enough. It's scraped many times trying to go across the road to make the video.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done. We're all sad to see her go. Everyone is just like, oh. Looking forward to see what you do with it next.
Yeah. Push it up onto a trailer.
Out the road.
Oh yeah, video this, yeah.
Yeah. That's a great noise. Fucking hell.
It's very loud though.
It's very loud.
So loud. I enjoy doing that now. Have a little bit of a head start there now. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
You tell people you spent the whole morning replacing your power steering pump,
Yeah.
and it's still
whining.
whining.
Yeah. It's just the story of this car.
Yeah. Yep, definitely gonna miss the E30. Man, the fucking sound off it going full speed past is unbelievable.
Insane.
A nice 17 LM GT2. You can see where it comes out quite a distance and it sits in behind it, as opposed to the LM GT1s.
Not really stick out as much.
No, it doesn't stick out at all. Like, I thought that they just mounted the face the other way around, but you can see on the GT2 it's totally different. We're getting wicked fancy here in work because we have so many disposable barbecues. We have to spend a fortune on them.
Yeah, definitely added up.
Special lunchtime barbecue with boys. Oh, you fucking made a balls of that. You should have just put it on, and then you really made a hames of that.
Another slice of cheese.
Another 40 foot of Japanese spank material. Another up by. Ideal. So I bought replica versions of these because these are my favourite mirror ever. Kaicho runs them on his Run 386. And you ran them, and a lot of people ran them back in the day, and they used them for Group A racing with like Skylines, whatever. They're an incredibly beautiful mirror, and I've always wanted these, and I just managed to find the set for a good price on Yahoo. You can tell they're the genuine ones. They've got the mount there and the little hole here, but these will be the mirrors for my 86.
It's a nice
Gorgeous.
black.
It's fucking beautiful black.
Nice black,
It's
yeah.
like a starlit black almost, like EP82 colour. Absolutely delighted with that. Came in a genuine Toyota box as well. And that's that. We're putting on the rear taillights to make it seem like we're progressing.
A bit of fake progress.
Fake sound of progress, like the Lost Prophets, but we shouldn't talk about them.
Oh no, we can't
No,
talk
that's...
about
Yeah, this
is. She's a skew lad.
Yeah, the back of the car is wrote off. Yeah, the back is just a small bit wonky. This one then just falls on because this side of the car is not wrote off. Why? Why, what's up with it?
Oh god.
I'm scared now. What's possibly going on here? Is Ruben in here naked? That'd be great.
This is fucking brilliant, man.
How are you?
This is better than any bus.
Well,
Grand, eh?
time to sell up.
Yeah,
Just chilling.
this is. Why didn't we have this in Japan?
Well, we did. We just didn't fucking use it.
Yeah, look at these things. They clip onto the windows.
Where'd you get them, Rob?
Every window. It's fucking pitch black in here.
Fucking.
Mind your feet.
Yeah, that's why I was going to do the shoes off. Ah. How do we close it again?
Just press the button.
Is there a button on the inside?
I just pull the lever.
Are you driving off now?
We drove down here like this. It's dangerous.
Whoa! Goodbye!
Give me the full experience.
Okay.
Right, so this is an autech
Rider.
Serena that you've just brought in from Japan.
Edition as well.
What's that?
I think it's a black line.
It's a blackline edition.
How did you drive down here?
Like this.
Hang on, how did you? Yeah, the windscreen is blacked out.
Look at the little side windows. It has panels for the. Or not panels.
You didn't drive down with the window blacked out.
We did.
We just took this one down.
I have a video.
This is mental.
This is better than a camper. Like. It's
And you know what's great? We drove the whole way across Japan and we could have had this and we never actually flattened out the seats. This is great,
But
man.
even these are like if you had these, you could sleep in the middle.
Imagine the smell of farts that'll be in this after about an hour.
Fix the back one.
That's how. We were in this in broad daylight and it's.
What's
pitch
on
black.
there? What? Hang on.
Prodigy.
Haji, yeah.
Prodigy DVD.
Milton Keynes.
Until you jump in the front.
Rob, you're a great salesman, aren't you? Just like, jump in, guys. Lads. Holy fuck. The Prodigy are on.
Fucking mint.
This is cool, man.
And then there's like all aircon in the back for night time and
Not
like
the floor lighting fucking standard or what?
Yeah, I think so. It's like a blue LED. Bit of riding. The Autech Riding Edition. Hey.
I'm more excited about this than nearly Taylor's Civic last week.
Yeah, this
This
because
is like really exciting.
it's also a sign of us getting older.
These things they said were like 20 quid on up garage. Comes with a little box that sits in the spare
Yeah.
wheel, perfect, and they all go back in. Hybrid.
Yeah, so it's the ultimate machine, like.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's barbecue now.
Yeah, sorry, we got really distracted by this yoke. That's a nice entrance, Ruben. It's,
I mean,
Thanks.
are you actually just in your underpants? You really got into it.
Yeah, but like
You have to jump out into it. Imagine that'd be.
I'm holding it.
Yeah. So Rob, what's the story with this? This is an. So Nissan give these to Autech to make them into the Autech version, kind of. And all the bumpers are plastic, but it's all aftermarket stuff. So it has this like really menacing, debadged grille. So like the Autech ones pretty much look like this. They don't have any badges really on them, do they? Or is this one deep? Right. I don't know anything about these, and it's evident. Hi. It looks fucking. What year is it? 2013, but it literally looks brand new. That's pretty great.
and it's fucking hybrid.
Yeah. Or are they just, these lads are getting
I
old?
think Someone's enjoying this.
Someone.
There's 2 or 3 people that are like, what the fuck is this?
Are they autech wheels as well? Yeah. Cool. I think we just get a buzz of any of this kind of shit, like just quirky Japanese machines.
Like, it's so much better than a fucking Vauxhall Zafira or something,
Yeah.
or a Ford
And this
C-Max.
is just standard. Well, this isn't standard. This is kind of a fancier version that you can get.
Different rear bumper and spoiler.
Yeah.
That's it.
seat configuration and stuff is like.
Ah, it's cool though. It looks like what I was saying yesterday. So it's like something that like famous people to be transported around in.
That's automatic.
Look at that automatic rear door.
Comes with a Reuben.
And then look, the Prodigy. There's just a rave on in here. Yeah, I'm buzzing.
Thinking I'd get one like.
Yeah, we're having about 700 barbecues. Literally every weekend. We're all going to be, yeah. Is it blacked out?
Blacked out.
Spooky. Pity you didn't have a front camera. How was it, Josh?
I just love this thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's alright, it's no step wagon.
Oh, wagon envy. Yeah, here are the EC Works mirrors. So these are Group A race mirrors that they had on the. No, not these ones. For our. No, no one could possibly have the real ones. I'm a snob for genuine stuff, unfortunately, and I wanted to impress my mate, so I got the real deal. So I'm gonna try them on in a sec. They actually came painted in what's colour? Do you say it is? It looks like 205 metallic black. That's on like.
Yeah, compared to the Lennon.
Yeah, it's on like Starlet turbos and a lot of Toyotas. To an American person, they'll just think this is.
Just a regular old SR5.
But to us, this is the
still
maddest
SR5.
thing ever. Yeah. 4 AC. So you're getting this ready for 8-6 Festival, which is on in a week.
1 week ago.
And 2 days.
And 2 days. So yeah, Jerry's Canadian SR5, which is now on Waterford plates.
He needs to stick on his moulding.
Look at these fake mirrors. What a shame. We've put on the mirrors, and Brian is lowering Jerry's car, so it's inspired me to lower this thing down a bit so it looks a bit better for these pictures that I'm putting up on Instagram as cock tease images for people. All about the aesthetics. Watanabe skin silver. Going to go down 20 millimeters in here, in this dark space. The big moment. Scared. Wait a second. Cool. Right.
Needs to set. Are the springs straight?
I haven't a clue. Kinda, yeah, it seemed like they were. It's better.
Yeah, when it rolls, it will be lower.
Probably needs to go even fucking lower again. We'll see when it's levelled out.
Progressive.
Progressive springs. These are fun. Every time I see him, I just think of that clip in The Simpsons where the spring sticks in Moe's eye.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, fucking hell, you're doing the... Oh, I didn't realise. You're really efficient, man.
Took the whole shebang.
Fucking the whole shebang is off. So you've refreshed calipers for it because these are slightly CISO'd.
Well, in fairness, they came all the way from
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, and North American like fluid doesn't really work over here because
Yeah, it's left-hand drive fluid.
yeah, left-hand drive fluid doesn't work in right-hand drive land. Yeah, but the fluid's left-hand drive as well. Yeah. It doesn't work in Ireland. You see, it's Canadian fluid and Canadian brakes, and everything on this is left-hand drive, so we have to switch it around. So it's lowered, but it needs to go lower. And the wheels, we kind of didn't really ever set up the front. It's kind of just heading this way. It's a bit all over the place. But it looks kind of interesting. Ish.
I'm interested.
You're interested? Practicality of the mirror, probably very pointlessly, just terrible. Just like that, they were gone. Goodbye. So yeah, just try them on, see what they look like. Look at that hand. And that's it.
Full air.
Now it's just full aero. There is no mirrors. It's to be lowered and fixed a bit more at the front. And yeah, they're probably the last things I should be worrying about, really. But so Brian has done the front of this, but we don't know where the back stuff is. So that's the end of that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I wonder, are they called the snowflakes in America as well? I guess that's where the name is. It's
Yeah, they're probably not snowflakes in Japan either.
no, but this is the black limited wheel. But in America, you have it on like Cressidas and probably
Well, they came in the Corollas, the GTS.
the GTS and I think Cressidas. Maybe something else that we don't know of, but yeah, a wheel that's just neglected in America,
Painted gold.
but painted gold, and it's the fucking holy grail
That's shit.
of just OEM
cars.
shitness. We'll have a cool rake stance now.
From Mosey. That isn't
Hey, that is pretty low. And you know what's kind of funny? It's level because it's up on the chocks on the front. Tune in next month to find out what happens on the back.
Yeah, you can give it a push there and I'll do the brake thing.
Well, hey,
That's some serious stick in her. Shy of 30 mil.
so it's
Around 25 mil.
25 mil drop.
Well, like I said, they will sell it.
Yeah. It still looks like someone stepped out in front of him going down a road and it's aggressively braking on the front. Cool. So I guess the plan is to do the back whenever.
Give it a bit of left hand.
Beautiful.